I'm here in New York. I'm exhausted. That was a pretty fun trip.
As the saying goes, be careful what you ask for. After painting 26 large-scale murals, I would have never imagined that something unfathomable was headed my way. I've traveled quite a bit. It makes me feel at home. In fact, I don't feel right if I'm not on a journey to some place I've never been, places where I don't speak the language, every corner a mystery, and discoveries at every turn. This event, this story, takes place where such journeys begin and end. And I was on my way to one of the biggest journeys I was ever going to partake in, but all the while remained fixed. You see, this endeavor was about the artistic process, a 3-week voyage of discovering what I was capable of, and believe me, I would have never imagined it. I'm not here to romanticize the effort needed to paint a gigantic mural live at one of the world's busiest airports. The 12 to 14 hours painting each day, the very physical work involved, the amount of focus it takes. It's not a walk in the park, and in fact, it's not something I would recommend. Call me crazy though. If you asked me if I would do it again, I would say, without hesitation, hell yeah. And this film is a dedication to that art process, and why I would do it all again.
And Jamaica with connections to the LIRR, E, J, and Z train service. Attention passengers.
I could put together a sort of highlight reel, a bunch of quick time lapses and highlights, and then triumphantly, a celebration of the completion. But this project involved the collaboration of so many good people and companies kind enough to not only dream of a scope of work that seemed impossible to make it happen, but also the courage to believe in the artist's process. This will be about the recipe being built, the quiet and meditative work in between. It's not about wishing you were already there, but looking out of the window and savoring the moment.
Hello! I'm gonna put you in my video. What's up?
I got the call from JFK International Airport about an artist feature exhibition and a mural for Terminal 8, which is JFK's international hub for arrivals and departures. I couldn't believe it. It felt like a dream. It wasn't until I met with the managing staff at JFK that I understood the scope of this project. It was an epic 110 feet long and tapering from 8 to 9 feet high at one end of the wall to 13 feet high at the opposite end, to be painted live at the main concourse in Terminal 8. As we were viewing the site, I was already in my art process mode, thinking about what I was going to paint. The mural was to be an homage to New York City's largest and most diverse borough of Queens, where JFK Airport is located, and which happens to be my home. It felt incredible to learn that the mural was going to be about Queens. Until then, I had already painted 3 large-scale murals about Queens, New York, but this one was to be more than 3 times the size of them.
There he is. Say hi, Alex.
And I'm just so happy to see Jed's amazing work here.
Thank you so much. What do you think so far?
I love it.
Like it?
Man, I just the amount that you've covered so far and the feeling of where it's going just looks so beautiful.
JFK is the second busiest airport in the United States, followed only by Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. It handles over 60 million passengers annually, making it a major international gateway. JFK serves as a major hub with non-stop flights to more than 150 cities around the world. As a global hub, JFK reflects the diversity of New York City and the world, a multicultural experience with passengers from various backgrounds and cultures passing through its terminals. It's fitting that it's in Queens.
Thank you so much.
Forward to seeing it done.
Almost there. I'm almost there.
Queens is one of the 5 boroughs of New York City, and it's the largest borough. It's one of the most diverse places in the world, with over 138 nationalities represented. And I swear, every one of them is somehow living and serving up the most incredible food you'll ever have in Flushing and Jackson Heights alone. You almost no longer need to travel the world, because the world arrives here to Queens. Over the Queensboro and on my way to Silver Cup Studios for film work, I'll match that sunset I catch on the elevated 7 train with any beautiful one I've ever seen. Queens Museum, the New York Hall of Science, the Queens Botanical Garden, the New York Mets, who play at Citi Field, US Open, the Greeks in Astoria, Filipinos, Latinos, Tibetans, Indian, Chinese in Jackson Heights and Flushing. I see you. Long Island City Industry, MoMA PS1, LaGuardia Airport and JFK, Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, Queen Symphony Orchestra, and the old 5 Points. If you know, you know. It's all here.
It is wonderful to come to JFK. I came through last week and I saw a portion of this painting. I'm like, this is absolutely wonderful. So I'm coming back in through today again and I'm like, here's the artist. And he's like another halfway to the painting.
Yeah.
So my name is Lillian Hines. I live in North Carolina. And I think art is such an expression of beauty. Such an expression of God's grace. It's you displaying, what you feel. And for this artist, he's displaying it in color. And I love color because I think color is vibrant. When I walked through here and I looked at the painting, if I was depressed, which is not possible, I don't think, I would have been like, because it makes you come alive. Again, it's an expression of beauty, it's an expression of someone's passion, their culture, and it brings people together. So I love it. I think it's beautiful.
I love it.
And listen, to be able to walk to the airport and see something that is so vibrant, what a joy. Thank you, JFK, and to this amazing artist for making my trip to the airport even more pleasurable. Thank you so much.
Oh my
God
gosh,
bless you.
thank you. You're the best.
This right here is the final mark of a 2.5 week journey. So here we go. I'm done.